and welcome to week 21 of our Smash updates. Casey here with Brendan.
Welcome back, Casey.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad to be back to be talking about Smash again. I'm really sad that I missed last week to talk about Incineroar and the Pokemon battle theme.
We were lost without you. Who is this weird Pokemon?
I'm so sorry. But first, we're going to talk about Ken, Ryu's Echo Fighter that we totally called weeks ago.
Not because of some weird Grinch leak. No, I didn't believe that for a second. Sorry. No.
Just
Ken,
because it made sense.
Yeah, it does, because it's Ken.
Yeah.
This is Ken. He's the Luigi of Street Fighter.
He is. He is basically Ryu's Echo Fighter from the original Street Fighter, so it would make sense for him to be the Echo Fighter in Smash.
Yeah. So, like Echo Fighters, there's not a whole lot of difference, but there are some minuscule ones, most notably that he moves faster than Ryu across the stage, and that some of his moves are more designed from his Street Fighter 2 movesets, like he has more kicks. You can use that command input kicks like his, I don't know if it's a smash, but you can angle the kicks different angles. His forward tilt is actually a medium punch versus Ryu's kind of like longer strike, which means that Ken doesn't have as much range for that, but he does attack faster. And also there are so many weird Street Fighter move names that I don't know how to pronounce, so I'm going to try. His side special where he does the whirling tornado kick, whatever you want to call that move, it does deal multiple hits versus Ryu's one hit. I don't know if that translates to the same amount of damage though. I know it's less knockback.
Okay. So maybe more damage for less knockback.
Yeah, and his Shoryuken, his heavy Shoryuken, also does multiple hits versus Ryu's one central hit. They both do have the two different Smile Foul Smashes depending on your range, which both act similarly, but Ken's is more fire focused. His Shoryuken, in fact, does have that added fire effect to it.
Okay.
But yeah, and the other cool thing is that we saw, I think there was some expo or event down in South America. People were taking footage of all the fighters, and we actually saw that one of Ken's costumes is his Violent Ken from the third strike that went on Switch. Like
what does
they
that
had
look
they had the evil Ryu and the Violent Ken. There's like darker, slightly darker versions.
Dark
So
Ken.
Violent Ken is confirmed for Smash.
Well, that's really cool, and I'm really curious, people who are playing, and also you can use the Street Fighter inputs on Ken just like you can with Ryu.
And like Ryu, he will face automatically whoever he's fighting one-on-one.
Street Fighter rules. So, question, if you were going to play as Ryu, which one sounds more appealing, Ken or Ryu? I'm kind of curious as to what sounds like a better fighter for people who like those. Yeah, who knows? So, next up, we have an assist trophy for a game that you reviewed.
Yeah, and I also, way back when I wrote a little feature on characters I wanted, this is the second character that's now been deconfirmed to assist trophy. The other one was Shovel Knight, and now Springman joins that sad little list of almost.
At least he's in the game.
Yes, it's an honor to be nominated. So at least he's there. He has his springy attacks, and he has the rush ability that they use in ARMS. When you get your full combo meter, you can just do like unleash this rapid fire flurry of punches.
That's cool.
So he has both of those things. And then we also saw that he's also a sticker from a Spirit.
Oh yeah, that's right, he is.
But we'll get to that later.
Yes. And next up we have a brand new music track that I am very excited for, which I'm sure a lot of people are, Guile's theme.
Because it goes with anything.
I'm sorry we had to make that joke.
The internet has proven it. And this track is no exception. I love it. It's composed by, I hope his name is right, Yuzo Koshiro. He's a very notable composer, especially back in the Genesis genre, an ActRaiser, Streets of Rage. He's like a master of chiptune music, and this is like that evokes that feel of like that old school feeling.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I really want to hum it right now just because it's that infectious.
I wish Guile. I mean, he's an assist trophy, but he's not actually a playable character.
Well, hopefully we can put Guile's theme on every stage in Smash because it does go with everything.
It does.
You know, I'd like to annoy the people I'm fighting. So next we have a returning character, Olimar from Pikmin.
Olimar's always been a weird character for me.
Yes.
I don't know if I like him that much, but I do see his appeal, especially the whole Pikmin order of like different attacks. Versus opponents, you have to know what you're in for, or you'll be very surprised. Getting hit by a strong, heavy rock Pikmin versus an electric one that stuns you. And I noticed that his Pikmin ability is now a lot faster. He plucks faster, he commands them faster. His grab is now, he used to kind of like use like a lasso almost. Now it's dependent on how many Pikmin you have. The more Pikmin you have at once, the longer that reach is.
Well, that's really good to hear because all of Olimar's attacks are based on what Pikmin he has at his disposal. I mean, they all do something different, so it makes him a little bit more of a technical character.
Yeah, and if you kill all the Pikmin, he's kind of like a fish out of water.
Useless. And they also revealed that one of his alternate costumes will be Alf.
Which was, yeah, in the Smash for Wii U, which is cool. Alf was in Pikmin 3. I liked him. He's a cool guy.
Next, we have Jericho from Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water for the Wii U, not a character, and assist trophy.
And it's this trophy that doesn't actually fight you so much as she takes a spooky picture of you and paralyzes you. It's very weird that there's a filter that goes up on the screen. So
it's the camera obscura from the Fatal Frame series, and it's really, I mean, the series is named that because you fight ghosts with this camera and you take pictures of them to kind of exorcise them because it has spiritual power. And if you get like a critical hit with this camera, it's called a fatal frame.
Who hasn't done that?
So basically you're treating your opponents as ghosts and exorcising them with the camera obscura from Fatal Frame.
Yeah, I'm wondering how you can try and escape, like if you see it just like this very fixed camera view and you have to get out of the frame before the click goes off.
Yeah.
Almost like a WarioWare minigame. Like, get out of the frame.
I'm trying to think of other assist trophies that do the same thing, where you kind of have to get everyone in
There's
frame.
like the devil that moves the screen, or it's like Callie and Mary move the screen closer, and like the KO range increases. Like, so yes, I'm wondering how that's gonna act and how you can avoid that.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I am really excited they're including some Fatal Frame characters and references in this game because it's too spooky for me, but I'm still a fan.
Me too.
I'm still a fan. I played Crimson Butterfly a little bit. So next we're going to talk about spirits. We had 3 different posts about spirits this week, so there's a lot to go over, but basically we're just going to give a rundown of what spirits are.
It's kind of a handful, and then they're the new stickers from Brawl or trophies or the ability power-ups you could get in Wii U and 3DS version. They replaced this thing, and they're kind of an all-encompassing thing. They're both collectible, and they serve a purpose for imbuing your characters both in the single-player mode and just in regular battles with other people if you want to have that.
If you want to.
If you want
it's
to.
Not mandatory.
Custom
So
battles.
don't worry about it ruining competitive Smash.
Right. So what we know is that you can fight these spirit battles a number of ways. There's the World of Light adventure mode where you see these spirits that have taken over the other characters in the Smash franchise, or just spirits by themselves. And then as you fight them in very specific parameters, I'm talking very specific.
Yeah.
There was one for, what was it? He was Otacon, and you somehow had to fight Dr. Mario, who was in a black suit, embodying the spirit of Otacon, who had a metal Rob, his Metal Gear, but Otacon, the Dr. Mario, doesn't really fight during the battle, so you have to KO him while he's trying to avoid battle because he's a pacifist. And it's very strange, and every spirit's going to have this weird specific rule set, and there's probably going to be hundreds of these things.
Yeah, and just to put it in perspective, so far I've counted 15 different Pokemon just from the trailers and screenshots alone.
Like 40 or 50 from the screenshots of all the spirits.
Yeah, so if there's 15 Pokemon, there's going to be a lot of spirits.
Yeah, and then the spirits come in 2 distinct types. There's the primary ones. They have a little triangle icon. They're the ones that imbue your character with attack and defense and have different slots. For the second type is the support spirits that are then imbued onto that primary to give them additional abilities. That could be like, having an item when you battle, being faster, hitting stronger.
Yeah. I think the example they showed in the screenshot, like Springman as a primary sticker will give your character extra attack when using fists, and Victini as a support sticker will give you hyper smash attacks, whatever that means.
Right. So yeah, there's a lot of combos to go for because they have different ranks. You can level them up. You can find other spirits that can then train your spirits. You can send them on adventures.
Also evolve your spirits. Like I saw they showed Groudon Mega evolving into Primal Groudon.
So there's a whole layer to this. You can even summon them. When you dismiss some, you get their cores, and that's a whole different thing. It's like a gacha.
Yeah.
It's
basically a mini gacha game inside of Smash.
We're gonna have a very detailed guide on our hands when this game comes out, so look forward to that.
That was the first thing I thought of when I saw this. I was like, oh no, December is no longer easy.
Pray for us.
It's okay. I'm still excited, and I'm glad that they put it into the game because it seems really freaking cool. And that's about it for this week. We'll definitely come back next week for our 22nd week in a row of covering Smash.
We're almost there.
Almost there. And for everything else, keep it here at IGN.